I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to the Operation Freedom Health and Wellness platform. This is a little different than what we usually do with Dr. Glidden. The entire interview with Dr. Glidden is on our Rumble channel at Operation Freedom, on the Operation Freedom channel on Rumble. Now, how to get there. You go to rumble.com, and then put in Operation Freedom. Now, the other way is I am going to have the link to the entire interview in the pinned comment underneath this video. Why are we doing it this way? Because Dr. Glidden and I speak about several issues that would be immediately banned from this particular platform. So you are going to get a snippet, a significant snippet, of the interview that Dr. Glidden and I do, the discussion about your health and your wellness. The title of the presentation is They Want You in Fear and Sick, and We Want You Healthy. Now you can imagine what this discussion entails, which is why it cannot be housed on this platform. So, the entire interview, the entire discussion, which is very unique. There's no other discussion between an MD, myself, and an ND, a naturopathic doctor, Dr. Glidden, on the internet, anywhere. And we've been doing this for 4 years. This particular one is hard-hitting, which is why it can't be here. So, go to the pinned comment or go to rumble.com and go type in Operation Freedom, the search for the channel, bookmark that. You should have that there anyway. Because we put content on that channel I cannot put on any other social media platform. But still not to the level we have at davejanda.com. Again, I hope you enjoyed this discussion between Dr. Glidden and I. It's a fraction, about 6 minutes of our entire conversation, which you need to see and then you need to network. Until next time, Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail. Take a look at this 6 minutes here and then off to Rumble you go. Thanks for your time.
And that's what I do best. That's what I've dedicated the last 10 years of my life to, and moving forward, however many I have left, this is my reason for living, is to help to educate people about, okay, look, thank you very much. You understand that there's a problem. Here are the simple steps to extract yourself from it. The first thing that people need to do is start to fill up their body's nutritional tank by taking the proper supplements. Supplementation is mandatory. Putting, warm clothes on when you go outside in sub-zero weather is mandatory. Eating food is mandatory. Drinking water, breathing air, these things are mandatory. Taking nutritional supplements on a regular basis is mandatory because the nutrients that your body needs to fix itself are not in the food that you're eating, and they're not all there. They're just not there. Number one. Number two, you have to stop eating food that's coming up the works. And number three, after you've done those two things for 2, 3, 4 months, you start to engage detoxification processes which help your body to clean itself out of decades of accumulated crap. And then once you've done those things, then you start to withdraw from your meds. And if we do it in this stepwise fashion, the chances of a positive outcome are high. And if you do it on your own, you're going to die. If you do it willy-nilly, you're going to suffer and then you're going to die. You can't be messing around with this stuff. You need guidance. And it's not like this is rocket science or really hard to do. It's not. I've always said, look, surgery is complicated, man. Surgery is complicated, but healing the body, it's pretty easy because your body wants to heal itself.
That's right. It's programmed to do so.
So a little bit of education here goes a long, long way. The first 2 steps that everybody can take right now, today, is the Healthy Foundation Pack that's available at OperationFreedomHealth.com. It's a combination of 4 nutritional supplements that gives your body 100% of its nutritional needs, 100%. In easy-to-absorb formulas, because it's not what you swallow, it's what you absorb. And when you start filling your tank with this stuff, it will arguably be the first time in your life that your body's been nutrified. And that's a game changer.
It is.
Switches start turning on that you didn't even know were there, for goodness sakes. So we Nutrify with the Healthy Foundation Pack at Operation Freedom Health, and then we eliminate the 12 bad foods.
Mm-hmm. And there's a free video at operationfreedomhealth.com, upper right-hand corner, that you've done on the 12 bad foods and what to avoid. Free, operationfreedomhealth.com, upper right-hand corner. Sorry to interrupt, Pete. Go ahead.
That's it. First 2 steps. Then the third step is become a subscriber at my website and let me teach you what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not difficult.
No.
We had some great testimonials last night. I have a live question and answer twice a week for my subscribers. And last week we had 2 really great testimonials. There was an 84-year-old person that had tremors in their hands, and they're completely gone after 3 weeks. We had another person that came on. He was a recent subscriber, brand new subscriber, by the way. He said, followed you years ago. This was before social media. I was given a lecture circuit all around the country. Mm-hmm. And you were talking about infertility and the real cause of it. And so my wife is from a family where they have really difficult time having kids. All her sisters, her mother, everybody had difficult time having kids. And they tried a number of times to have a child, couldn't do it. All they did was the medical nutrition program, and she got pregnant, and she had a healthy kid. It was like magic. Why does this happen? Here's how many nutrients the body needs. Here's how many are in the food, less than half. Stress of life burns through your reserves. Now you're running on fumes. Things start to break, and your body has wisdom. Your body knows this is how many nutrients it takes to have a healthy child. Here's how many nutrients you have. So the body's going to fight getting pregnant. Won't want to get pregnant because it can't maintain it. Can't do it. And so all that we do, we don't do expensive in vitro fertilization for $50,000 a pop. We don't do any of the hormone therapy for $50,000 a pop. We don't try to force the fruit, so to speak. We just give the body the stuff it needs, get the hell out of the way, and see what happens. And 9 times out of 10 with pregnancies, it's happened. That's the 10th or 11th time I've seen this happen. And these, by the way, were not patients of mine. These were just people that got wind of this information through my books or through my YouTube videos or through the videos on my website. It's generic, one-size-fits-all info, and it works most of the time. So it's a remarkable thing, and it's not difficult to figure out how to do, but the mainstream don't want you to know it, because it is the job of mainstream medicine to keep people sick. And look, I'm not saying that medical doctors are sadistic and that they want to keep people sick. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that the cognitive dissonance that is generated inside of anybody with a doctoral degree is such that when they leave academia and enter into the real world, they are of the mindset to believe, well, that if they weren't taught it in medical school, it's just not valid. That chiropractor, he's a quack. I wasn't taught anything about that. Medical nutrition, that's a crock. Naturopathy, I don't even know how to pronounce that. What the heck is that? It's got to be quackery. This is the mindset. And, which you are the exception to that, which proves the rule, quite frankly. So this is a big, big, big problem that we have. But there is an easy solution.